We are focusing on shoulders, elbows, and wrists today. So I would like you to start by placing your fingertips on top of your shoulders or deltoids, and we are going to form some upper arm circles to the front. All right, so we're bringing our elbows down, back, up, and forward, just like how we do our shoulder rolls. And feel free to slow it down, and we're going to pause to reverse. So now we're hitting the exact same range of motion, just going in that reverse direction. And on these, I would like you to focus on rotating your upper arms so you get take it out, because we're going to lift our elbows right back up and we're going to cross and squeeze. So you're pulling your elbows back, squeeze, and just alternate which arm goes over the other in front of you. So we're squeezing back. Show you some multiple angles here. Squeeze, cross in front, squeeze. If your shoulders start to burn, just drop them, come right back up. There we go. All right, before we move on, I'm starting to burn here. I didn't expect this, so we're just going to hold this crossover stretch here. And of course, we'll do the other side. Close it in here. All right, at this point, we are going to hold our arms straight out in front of us, and we are rotating through here to bring your palms to face up and then down. So with the arms straight in front of us, we're rotating all the way from the top of our arm. Turn it up so you can see your thumbs going in and rotating out. There we go. And we are going to follow this up, since we're doing internal and external rotation. Little shake, gotta love the shake. We're gonna do our external rotation stretch. So first thing, your elbow goes in, and thank you, Jessica, for sharing our TechMan Try registration. I'll tell you about that in a sec, but first we are bringing our elbow in and hand down, and simply hold it here. What Jessica just shared in the chat is it's not too late to register for our September 30-day challenge, TechMan Try, for all you TechMan, Tech women. It is essentially a way to boost your cardio minutes or miles. So fun challenge we run every year. Switch, bring your elbow in and hand out. And then I like to actually wrap it around so that I'm simultaneously pulling my elbow in and pushing my hand out. Anyway, TechMan Try, good way to vary your cardio routine so that you're not always doing the same thing. I would just sign up anyway so that you get all the tips, tricks. Join all of us in the fun. This is one of my favorites, external rotation with the wraparound. Okay, and then we're gonna go to our first arm. We're gonna reach up, out and up, overhead, tricep stretch all the way down to your lat. So what I'm going to do is bend this elbow, and I'm simply going to grab, and I'm bringing the elbow that way, that way. There you go. All right. So as you can see, I've also brought in a little bit of a side bend with my upper body. All right, let's bring that down. Reach up, bend, grab, lean. It's okay if your elbow's a little bit out more. Okay, just do what you can. But make sure to keep the elbow all the way bent, whether that's close to your head or a little bit farther away. And if you're not able to grab onto your elbow, maybe grab onto your wrist and just lean over. You may also do just the elbow bent with the lean. So working down to our elbows now. From here, we'll get out of that position and we'll do some rotations from the elbows. So bent, and this time we're rotating. So it's just like what we did with the straight arms, but this time with our elbow bent. So this is called pronation, supination. Basically means rotating the forearm. There we go. And next up, we are going to hit some wrist curls. So on this, we'll do it in one arm at a time just so that you can use your other hand to support it, because it will get tiring holding our arms out in front of us. But you can simply cup your hands underneath one forearm, and I'm forming a light fist, and I'm simply going to curl down and up. So you're revving it up. And then when you're grabbing onto your forearm, you could probably feel the muscles working. So what we're doing, flexing the wrist, extending up so that you get this curling motion here. Okay, so a few more of these. And we'll do that same thing to the other side. So cup it under. So you just want a comfortable position with this arm. Just wanted to circle that a bit. Sometimes you could just take over, and if you feel like maybe doing some circles, maybe there's some range of motion we're not hitting, just go with the flow. Continuing to curl down and up. Okay, we're going back to the first wrist. This time, we're just gonna hold it down in this flex position, fingers hanging down, and keeping your arm straight. I would like you to gently press against the back of your hand. So you're pulling it in. So two things you can think about. Press the straight arm forward and then gently pull the hand back. That way you get opposing resistance, and that's how you're gonna get that stretch in this part of your arm. So hold that there. There we go. And then, of course, because we did both motions at the wrist, we're going to do the same thing in this position. So think about pushing the base of your hand forward and then gently pull back against your straight fingers. So arm forward, hand back. So just using your other hand to pull back. Go ahead and shake that out. All right, we'll do the other wrist. So straight arm, forward, gently pull the hand back. All right, so now we're feeling it all the way up here. Just keep your hand loose, let it hang. All right, and we're gonna bend the wrist so that our hand is facing up, and then we simply pull back against it. Keep your elbow straight, pushing your arm forward, pulling your hand back. Drop that and relax for a bit. All right, I have a couple more for you. This one is more of basically a side motion. It's called radial ulnar deviation. Not that you need to know that, but it's really more of a side motion at your wrist. Another way you can think of it is your pinky side down, your thumb side up. So you can do it either way. You can do it up and down like this, or you can rotate your arms so that they're going side to side. But essentially, that's the motion you're getting. Thumb side, pinky side, that's the way to think of it. All right, so a couple variations there. And we will finish with some fists. We'll do both hands, and then open your fingers out wide and think about spreading your hands out and here. So if you ever feel like doing this throughout your workday, you can do this one hand at a time, but think about tensing spreading out. All right, thanks so much for joining me today. And my co-host Jessica Green will be on CubeFit Bites later, and we'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye. You're welcome, Kate. Thanks, Maricela.